What? Oh. Hello? Um, so the issue with my face tracking is not really solvable, unfortunately. It's just my CPU isn't good enough to handle it on top of everything else, at least not consistently. Uh, so what I did is I have turned down the tracking quality in hopes that it is better more often, but there's a good chance that it's still just never gonna work. So we'll see. Yeah, it's already not moving, so that's not a good sign. Oh, there it is. Oh, no, it's down again. So, I mean, we'll see how well this works. I don't know how this has not. I don't know why it just suddenly hasn't been working. Honestly, the way this is jumping right now is kind of funny. Because of the lower tracking level. I kind of like this more, to be honest. Thank you for being here, Surfcaster, by the way. So anyway, yeah. So, blueprints, I had it in Epiphany. Alright, so, I don't know if you guys recall. I switched scenes, but forgot that I didn't open up the notepad. So, I got the painting code by cheating for this one, but we don't talk about that. And it says if we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. And when I got that, I was confused by what it meant. But I think I understand now. So I thought originally that it was like you find a picture and you count the small gates in it or something. But I don't think that's what it is anymore. I think that we are counting small gates as safes. Because the small gate to the apple orchard was opened with a date. So I think if we get to the border, there is an idea I have on how that safe is going to open and what date to use. But first we have to get there. Of course, also looking out for these options to progress down here. And also this would be 9 rooms, not 5. Which is, I think, all of them, if there are even that many. There might only be 8. Let's go with a closet here. just to get some items. And then let's go mailroom. Place that order. Spare room. So again, I'm looking for the bordure. Let's take the storeroom and then progress from the main entrance hall. Okay, corridor to progress forward. Nook. This is a risk, but I kind of want to take the laboratory. Just because I want to see if I can get the letters. I cannot. Okay. So then I would like to add aquariums to the draft pool and see what that does for me. Because I have no idea what that'll do for me. Like, why would I want that ever? Unless there's a reason to do that for, I guess, the pump room. Somehow I have 53 stars. I don't remember that. Let's take the East Wing Hall to be able to progress. Again, still looking for the bordure. Let's redraw with the dice. And take the dark room for the split. And... oh, there's a broken lever here. Okay. This is where the date is that opens the gate. I don't remember exactly what it is. But I know it is 11, I think, and then like a 20-something. You need a magnifying glass to actually see it. But that's me remembering that is what made me think that maybe I was looking at that clue all wrong. Let's take the dining room. The parlor. I really don't want to do that. That looks complicated. Let's take the guest bedroom, as it's the only one that doesn't require a gem. Every time I look at these napkins, for some reason, my mind immediately says, oh, that's a treasure map. Those are not treasure maps. Take the hallway. You're locked. You are also locked. I'd rather go this way. I'll take the pool. The parlor lets me progress. And I have two parlors here. because I added an extra parlor. Let's redraw. Let's spend a star. West Wing Hall looks good. Boiler room would be useless. I can't even get it anyway. I don't have a gem. The diary key I've gotten before. I don't remember it. Or I don't remember where. Bordier. Here we are. Okay. So, here we see the safe, and it's Christmas time. So let's try December 25th, or 12/25. And it opens up. That's what I like to see. This is one of the letters mentioned by the great Al-Zara, who said there are 8 letters and I would only ever open 7. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. But for the love of God, do not, by that same display of weakness, clutch your pretty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her light. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year. Daniel. Okay. Let me mark down what the Bordier safe code was. Bordier. For some reason I thought there was a second R there. So this is, of course, talking about the disappearance of Marion. But it is from somebody, apparently our father, who did not know that Mr. Sinclair had in fact assisted in the evacuation of Marion. Oh, and the second letter is actually here. was... What red letter have I gotten before this? I literally do not remember ever seeing a red letter. Was it in here? Oh, it must have been... I guess it must have been from the time lock safe? Regardless, that's the end of today. But that was the epiphany I had. There is one other safe that I know of that I have not opened. And that is in the office. I'm not sure what date would open it, but perhaps if I get into the office again, the clue might be in there. I am unsure. Let's take the tool shed. And I get two not great items. Magnifying glass and the watering can. Oh, and the book with the magnifying glass I've actually done, and it didn't have anything. So, lockpick kit and gems, those are pretty good. Far better than the things that I got from the tool shed. Let's take the green room. I guess the watering can isn't terrible, but I'd much rather have the shovel. Let's take the commissary and see if we can buy a shovel. Looks like I can. And I'm also gonna buy a gem. Just one for now, but I might come back. That is a security door. Let's take the observatory. I did spend a star last time, so it makes sense that I got the exact same as I had before. Let's take the dark room, as it splits nicely, even if it creates a problem, and that I have no idea what I'm drawing here. Billiards room. Could be worse. Alright. 14, swap them to make 41, and then subtract 21 makes 20. 9 times 9 is 81, 18. 30 minus 9 is 21, be 12. The diamond in the middle, the color that it's on means when to do it. And the diamond itself means that you swap the numbers in what you currently have. This is the storeroom. Okay, so I didn't get anything bad from the dark room, which is good. It would have been quite bad if I had gotten like a furnace or something. I think my mic gain was low. I'm gonna turn it up a bit. Let's see. Okay. Take the dining room. Do I want the solarium? I don't think I do, to be honest. I'll take the parlor. Coin purse. I don't really need it, but okay. And does this look like something that I feel like doing? Why do these numbers look like they're in the different font? I don't know. I'm just gonna guess and then move on. I don't feel like doing this. Unless I have a specific reason to, like if it's a classroom day and I need loads of gems. Let's take the bordier here for a gem, as it's not in a good spot anyway. And also, I'm going to backtrack and get this room out of the way as well. This is going to be a dead end anyway. This is not a good choice. I guess I'll take the courtyard. And not get a tool. I do have shovel, which I kind of forgot I had. I should have been digging more here, but it's whatever now. I do not want to go all the way back for that. And, okay, so this does actually stay open. And I get a gem, an extra gem, every time I draft the bordier. So that's pretty good. Let's take the East Wing Hall. And I guess take a hallway. Do I want a security room? I don't think I do. I'll take the closet. I have plenty of gems at the moment. Taking the mailroom would block me off. I guess I'll take boiler room. I wanted to save it so that if I got a pool room, I could do something called getting the pump room. But I guess not. I suppose I could have taken the chapel, and I probably should have. But it's whatever. Let's take the bedroom. Would you look at that? It's the pool. Completely useless now that the boiler room has been placed, though. Oh, and would you look at that? It's the pump room. Again, useless because the boiler room has already been placed. I guess I have to tank Rumpus room. At this point, I'm not sure what I can even do, to be honest, in this run. If anything. Maybe if I get the bookshop, I'll be able to buy a book? Never mind, it's a dead end. Okay, so that'll be the end of the day. Let's call it. I wonder if the bunker safe is locked again. Or do I need to unlock it again if I want to go back down and read it? Because I have a feeling that those 8 letters are going to play a bigger role. Take the green room, and I forgot to go back and... get the outside room. Schoolhouse. Looks like I will be needing gems today. Which means if I find anything that can give me a gem, I need to take that room. I'll take the nook because it turns me the correct direction. And the closet can give me a gem. I did not get lucky enough to get one, but I do have a silver key, so that could get me out of a bit of a sticky situation. Although usually what it gives me is a red room, but sometimes that's unavoidable. Okay, the parlor can give me 3 gems. Before I go in, let's check this way. Let's try to get into the foundation. And I cannot. Let's redraw then. Still can't. I guess I'll take the mailroom for tomorrow. And that is a treasure map. So if I can get here with a shovel, I think it gives gems. Like a lot of gems. I think the last one had like 8 gems. Okay, the gems are in a box with a statement. The white box does not have a statement. Truth, lie, the gems are in here. I think I've seen this one before. So if they have not been looping before, they definitely are now. This is a dead end in both places except the passageway. So that means I have to waste 2 gems to get out of that predicament. Here I will take the billiard room. I would have taken laboratory, but I'd rather keep the gem. 41 minus 1 over 20 is 2. 9 times 5, 45. 54. Subtract 3. 51 over 3 is 27. No, 17. Alright, and then we have 13 times 1. And then 31 plus 10 is 40. Which would be 4. What? Okay, I did that wrong, apparently. I'm not sure how. What was this? It was, 17. And then 13 times 1. And then I have 31, because I'm swapping it. Plus 10. Be 41. It's 14. Okay. A key card. Got it. Here I am in another pickle. Because I can't go straight. I suppose I'll take the library. I do want the bookshop. I guess I'll take it. Looks like we're not going to be going for the classrooms, despite them being in the draft pool today. And this is a dead end. Okay, well, that is unfortunate. Especially since I don't even have the money to buy the book. I need 15 more coins, and I'm not going to be able to get that with what I currently have. So I have to call it a day by getting nothing. Okay. Let's see if I can get anything else on the next go-around. Specifically this go-around. I'm not a big fan that I can't skip the animation at the start of the day. Sleeping mask and gems. Could be worse. Let's see what I get outside. I'm going to take the shelter and go down and see if the safe is open, because there's stuff I need to note down with the red letter in there. Okay, it is still open. Okay, so this is... I'm actually going to get rid of what the safe code is because it stays open. This is the shelter letter 7, written from Courtney. I presume that is the important part, is the name. Who wrote it. But it's possible none of it is important and it's just lore. So, I suppose time will tell. Let's take the spare room. Oh, there's a shovel in here. That's very nice. I do like a shovel. I guess I will be going for the pump room again, as I seem to do so very often. Let's take the corridor. The observatory. Get a free gem from that. I'll take the casino and then gamble away my life savings, because that's what I love to do. I got 50 coins. Okay. Billiard room will give me more keys. Do have a lot of money. Maybe I can get the showroom or the bookshop. 100 minus 9 is 91, 19. 20 minus 1 is 19. 91 minus 20 is 71, so it's 17. And now I have 18, which becomes 81. Over 9 is 9, plus 2 is 11. Swapped is still 11. I guess I'll take the mailroom. Key card. I'll take it. Let's head back to I guess I can head back this way first. The office. Actually, I wanted the office because there is a safe here and I need to figure out how to open it. March of the Count is highlighted in black instead of red. And March is a month. So that is interesting. I could just start guessing them. But there is the whole email thing. No, okay. Nothing there about it. So let's just spread gold and exit. There might be gold lying around now. And also do I want to just try to brute force it with every date in March? Apparently it was the 3rd of March. This is letter number 8. In the office. From X. Dear Mr. Sinclair, thank you promptly answering all our demands, not involving the police, and allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. And while I'm guessing you had hoped to never hear from us again once we had given you back the envelopes, we felt that one final red letter of our own was merited given the circumstances. Hopefully you will not be as careless with this missive as you were with the others. Correspondence this incriminating should be kept in safes, not desk drawers. Let's first put your apprehensions aside, as I'm sure another red envelope is the last thing you expected to find on your desk this week. No, we are not making more demands, and no, we do not have copies of the other letters. You were already more than generous and accommodating, and the least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain, so why write to you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want? In a word, principles. After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there has been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of those points, and hopefully will place our schemes in a softer light. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colorful language of blackmail, but our goal was never to terrorize. Despite what you may believe you interpreted as thinly veiled threats toward your young nephew, I want to personally assure you there was never any tangible danger. If we gave any impression we would hurt the youngster, it was meant only in the very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. And yes, while we admit that our word choices might be questionable, enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading, we hope you believe us when we tell you that this was not a calculated ploy to elicit payment. However, as payment has been received, there is nothing to be gained by scrutinizing the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of those funds. Little defense can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the content of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. We want it on record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and are in fact entirely sympathetic to your underlying cause that the letters pertain to, and you thought this letter couldn't get more incriminating for us. Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell if the financial recompense will outweigh our culpability. Even though we will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in you thinking of us and our dealings, if not favorably, at least sympathetically. Sorry for your inconvenience. Forever Anonymous X. Well, that is the third safe. Out of supposedly 7. Is what the Great Alzara stated that there were 7 letters, or specifically that there were 8 letters, but that I would only ever find and read 7 of them. Let's take a storeroom here. And I am looking still for a pool. Oh, that's a sledgehammer. I like sledgehammers. Let's take the chapel. I do have plenty of coins. You're locked? You probably are as well. Oh, you're not. Okay, let's take the hallway for the split then. And I forgot I had the shelter, to be honest. Alright, here I'll take a laboratory. And I believe I have a key card, so I can continue that way. Well, let's see what I get here. Each time I unlock or bypass the security door, set my dice to 2. Okay. So I should get 2 dice here. Or maybe it's after I do this. Yeah, it looks like it'll be after I do that. I will keep that there. And not interact with it, as I don't need to yet. Hello. I'm doing alright. How are you? I would like to turn upwards here, if possible. Please let me turn upwards. 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 Boy, I swear to God. Thank you. Oh my God. Why did it take so many rerolls for that? Don't have a gem. Lever. I could see if I have what is needed. Do not. Okay. My day is going fine. Let's take the redraw. Let's redraw again. Well, I have to take the furnace now. So that's great. Luckily it's sheltered, though. This is about to be the end of the day, probably, because I'm not going to get a key. I guess I can just dig here, and the kennel will unlock it. A pool, but I don't have a gem for it. Where am I from? The United States. Locked. Okay, yep, that'll be the end of the day. Alright. You are from Virginia? I've been there. It's a nice place. Let's see what I get out here. I would rather not tell you, but I will tell you that I am older than 18. Or rather, 18 or older. Alright, immediately let's take a hallway here. You're 24? Probably shouldn't be telling people that, to be honest. No tool in here. You can say something. I'm not gonna stop you. You're an artist. Well, unfortunately, I am not looking for, art as of now. So, yeah. I wish you luck, though. I have to call it a day already. Goodbye. I wish you luck on your adventures. Compass, lockpick. Lockpick is nice. The compass, not so much. We shall see what I get out here. I'll take the tool shed, the wrench, and the watering can. Okay. The wrench isn't super useful. Not anymore, anyway. I think I've already set all of the mechanical rooms to a common rarity. Maybe I haven't set the pump room, though, if I get there. Let's take the billiard room. Probably should have taken the commissary. It's too late now. What on earth? Is this a 4? Oh my god, it is, because it's a third of it. So this is 5. What? How is a third of 15 not 5? Am I doing... how... A third of 12 is 4. Am I just meant to hit 15? What? Huh? Maybe this is somehow 10? How? A third times 9 is 3. I don't think I understand it. Wait. I do understand it. That second time I was being stupid. Let's go for the spare room here. And get the observatory. Pair of chests in the entrance hall. I'll take the security room to turn upwards. And it's already common, so I don't need to make that common again. If I had a gem, I would take the lavatory, but I guess I'll take the corridor instead. And let's head back before I get too far in and fill out this part of the mansion. I'll take the bedroom closet. And then let's see what I get over here. The storeroom. Another chest. I have a lot of chests if I get a sledgehammer. And I can progress upwards in 2 places. I would like... I wonder if there are any safes in here. Wait a minute. This looks like... there's an image that I have in my folder, a screenshot of this game. And if I can find it... I need to... Ah, yes. Okay. You can see that, yes? Yes. Okay, cool. So, this looks like these panels here. Do you see that? It's the same kind of shape. And the, what seems to be the office is circled. I don't know what it means. That is interesting. Let's move on. All right. I will be taking the boiler room. However, I'm not going to use it at the moment. I'm going to actually backtrack. Or not backtrack, but I'm going to go this way. And try to get... well, first I actually need a gem. So I'll take this. But now I'm going to try to get the pool. Actually, I will take the commissary and see what I can get here. gems, I will take another gem. Actually, I'll take a set of gems. I'll take the full set. And the sledgehammer. As there are plenty of chests for me to crack. I will not backtrack for them, not yet anyway. But they are there. Alright. Take the dining room to be able to continue upwards. Laboratory. Already commonplace. Let's see if I can get a letter. No. Okay. Let's do this then and add to my allowance. Try to turn upwards again. The aquarium will do it. Parlor turns me, but do I want to turn? I don't think I do. I think I'll take the kennel. Actually, maybe I did want to turn, but it's too late now. Here. I will take the casino. Go ahead and raise my allowance. And I'm kind of tempted to just redraw here until I get the pool. And I think I will. I'm just gonna redraw for the pool. Drafting studio is tempting, but I'm not gonna take it. Here we go, the pool. Alright. I do want to continue before backtracking, though, for the pump room, because I need steps. And okay. Guest bedroom. For the steps. And then I want to... I'll also check down and see if I can get something there. I'll take the locker room. Because I can get items in here. Not there, apparently. There we go. Couple of gems. I'm gonna leave now, though, as I don't want to use all my keys. The dining room will give me some steps as well, so I should be sitting pretty from that. Yep, there we are. Full 30. And I want to continue back down and through the foundation. Over this way. Up through here. And then I want to power on the boiler. Which I do by doing that. And I will start by going this way. And I am looking for... Well, that's the dark room, so I'd rather not draw from there. So let's go the other way now. I'm looking for the pump. And I'm kind of tempted to just redraw for it. Oh no. I didn't realize redrawing got rid of the thing that made it more likely to get... Oh, there we are. Okay, pump room. Okay, let's make it commonplace. I do have a key card. But first... Okay, so what do I want to drain first? Probably the pool. And then... Bill... What? Oh, I should not have done that. Okay, let's drain the reserve tank. Or, sorry, drain tank 1 into the reserve tank. And then... I want to take the pool, which would be 6. Pump 4. Turn it that way? Is that how it works? Or do I want to make it go up? I guess I want to make it go up. And this is now draining the pool. Okay. And then I want to take the greenhouse and flood it. And the greenhouse is the second pipe. So this is the pump for the greenhouse. And then once I do this, and get the pool done, I'm gonna try to drain the reservoir. And I might not get it all the way done, but I'll try my best. And also the aquarium might be interesting to see. But I don't think I can do both at the same time. Well, maybe I can. I want the kitchen to be drained into, which is 4, which goes to pump 3 into tank 2. Oh. Oh, I see. I see the issue now. Then I'm not gonna go for the aquarium right now. Because it would be a whole mess, I think. So yeah, let's go up to the pool and see what's there. And then I'm gonna try to drain the reservoir. You might actually need the extra aquariums though for that. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I guess it depends on how that works. So there's a bunch of money at the bottom of the pool. Is there anything else? Doesn't look like it. No. There's nothing else in the pool. Okay, that honestly sucks. So then, we go... Do I go for the aquarium? Because let's think about this, right? If I drain the aquarium, what happens? I can't just suddenly access it. Can I? What's even in here? I don't even think there's anything in there. So, let's just go for draining the reservoir. And see if I can do something in the basement if I manage to drain the reservoir. Which I should be able to do because I want to swap the direction of this. I want you to drain into the pool. And oh, wait a minute. I could drain the reservoir. I could also try to drain the fountain. Where's the fountain? Is the fountain... Okay, firstly, let's think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I could drain the fountain. I don't know if I can drain the reservoir entirely. Actually, I think I can if I use this. Hold on, I have an image somewhere of a map of the underground. I just need to find it. Here it is. Where's the fountain lead? It does lead to the other side of the reservoir. Okay. Let's try to go for the fountain first, then. I guess, because it seems like it might be a little easier. But they might drain in tandem. Oh, no, they don't. Okay. Why can't... Oh. Okay. So, use the fountain. Drain that way. Then I want to go into the kitchen. Fill that up as much as possible. And then I want to continue draining into this. And then I want to drain into the pool. Wait for it to stop, and then I'll flip this lever. And then keep draining from the fountain. Okay. So the fountain is now drained. And I'll fill up the pool too, just because. So, can I now enter the fountain? I'll also start draining the reservoir. Just to see, really. So let's head out into the fountain area and see if I can enter. I should be able to, right? I am gonna cut it close on steps today, and I don't like that. But at the same time, there's not much I can do to fix it. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is the money that you throw in each day. Okay. You need a basement key to go in here. That's crazy. That is absurd. That's insane. Okay. That is good knowledge to have, though. But it does mean that I need to do everything I just did again on a day that I get to the antechamber. Which is kind of ridiculous. But I can also go for draining the reservoir. And I believe I might even be able to get some steps if I go here and open up this door. And redraw. And redraw. And redraw. That is a bedroom. I don't think I have a mask, though. Okay. This should give me an extra 10 steps. And that means I should be able, hopefully, to do the whole thing with the fountain. Okay, so I want to drain into the fountain. And then fill from the reservoir. And I also need to get rid of one last set of water. And drain the reservoir one last time. Okay. So that is the reservoir drained entirely. If I go back into the foundation, I really hope I don't run out of steps. That would be embarrassing. At this point, to run out of steps. Okay. Let's head down. And let's see what I can do with the reservoir drained. Hopefully something that I could not do before. And there is something I can do down there. I don't know what it is, though. What are these? They're chests. Each with a symbol on it. Huh. And out of curiosity, what are in these chests? The pink boxes do not contain any prizes. I see. A prize is in a box marked by that symbol. Those are only true if in this guy's room, I think. They could be true or false, I believe. The sanctum key is not in a box, it is buried. What is the sanctum? No black box contains allowance tokens. Okay. So draining the reservoir does a whole thing. Also, there is a thing over there that theoretically you could get to if you had the boat. and the reservoir at a certain level. Okay, but I'm out of keys, so that'll be the end of the day. It was a very productive day. I learned a lot. But it is time to call it. I also used up a lot of stars. So I'm not going to be able to have a day like that for a long time. But that's good. I learn a lot of information. I feel like I'm making progress. But I am going to go ahead and call it a stream. And I will pick up from here probably on the weekend. Hope y'all had a good one. Goodbye.